Okay, so if I haven't really made that point, I didn't think I'd grow up to be a whistleblower or anything like that. I always consider myself to be an ordinary guy living an ordinary life. But, they don't always let you live it that way. 4:16 a.m. Tuesday, August 15, 2017. So I got to get all this data out there as fast as I can. My greatest concern is, my heart disease. I'm a veteran, and the VA isn't taking care of me, and I'm going to die. And they've been, standing by for 9 years, just watching it happen, or basically hastening it without getting their fingerprints on it. This is the game that they all play, and they all want to stay employed while they don't lift a finger for you, really. And they keep their feet on your neck, on their feet on your neck, to prevent you from getting up. And the old saying is a hand up, not a hand out, that kind of thing. But really, they're doing everything they can to destroy your life while they stay in a union and they keep their job and they get a pension and all that stuff, and they could care less about you. But tonight, I happen to be at a Best Buy, and again, I guess at some point in your life you look older. You suddenly look older. You look old or whatever, and you're not wanted in technology. And forget about hiring you or anything like that. It doesn't matter how smart you are. I'm going to talk about wisdom. You have to be 35 years old to be president of the United States. Think about that. So wisdom and experience. That's why. I just saw a 16-year-old who's going to run for governor. They probably shouldn't allow that. Again, I'll go into detail on some other recording, but, after a lifetime of experience and wisdom and all that stuff, just because, a couple of gadgets and gizmos come along where you click a couple of things, it's presumed that, if you're over a certain age, you're not smart enough to do it. The people who are older than me invented this stuff. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs are older than me. Certainly Warren Buffett. Anyway, so here's another video. You saw I uploaded the other video where the security guard saw me from a distance, snap some video of him, because I was suspicious he was following me even before this. If they could get the surveillance footage, hopefully Best Buy will issue an apology because of this, and hopefully we can boycott them. Unfortunately they're a monopoly now. Somehow they beat out CompUSA. I don't know if they paid people under the table in Washington. It seemed like when Colin Powell's son got the job out of a clear blue sky to be the technologist for America. Yeah. Oh, geez. Dropped my device here. I hope this is still going. Let me see if the video, yeah, it looks like it's still rolling. But I don't want to take forever with this. But I forget the younger Powell's name now. Michael Powell, I think. And he said, his greatest wisdom, his greatest learning about technology was going to Best Buy. So I don't know if that was an ad for a Best Buy or a secret under the table, wink, wink, nod, nod, kind of a, mental handshake, dog whistle kind of a thing where, it's thank you for Best Buy for, giving me a couple million to plug you or whatever it is, or to make sure, CompUSA went out of business and there was another place called The Good Guys and kind of other technology places, certainly mom and pops and, there's another one. I was at earlier today in San Francisco. But anyway, I'll play this back and you'll see the security guard, actually, in my face about him being, well, let me play it for you. And again, hopefully we can boycott Best Buy, but unfortunately they're a monopoly now. And, well, we're going to have to just buy all our technology off the internet. That's what I recommend now because of this. And this isn't the first time Best Buy has been rude, obnoxious jerks. That's the guard pretending he's not stalking me. It's been going on for like half hour at this point. I couldn't shoot like, constant video. That's my Pebble watch. You'd have to freeze frame it, The guy just walked by me. The other guy, they're so worried about me. That other guy just walked by me with an entire cash register's worth of cash out in a tray, So it's like, how much of a threatening person can I look like? In a suit jacket and...
What picture? Right now, what? No picture? I don't know. I'm sure there are pictures of us both, you know.
I don't know if he's an ex-con.
Internet, but, you know, grab the technology now. Best Buy.
Yeah, you're a security guard in a Best Buy. What, he's stupid? But apparently he is. He's carrying a gun, by the way. You know. Yeah, they don't know. I'm one of their best customers. They don't have a database. They don't have a list. They don't have your photo, customer of the year, any of that stuff. I've been there on Black Fridays. I bought, expensive gaming system within the last year, a netbook within the last year. These were gifts for somebody else. They don't know a thing about you. And, this jerk who's, I don't even know if he's a consistent guard. Maybe he's a temp or something like that. He's obviously a moron with like a third grade education, and he's willing to alienate customers or maybe he was good. I don't know if he has handcuffs with him. He probably does. He had like a whole gun belt full of stuff, like it was a real police officer, but obviously he's not. He barely knows third grade English, if that. So we can't have people like this. He needs to be fired and never, ever work with other human beings again. We have to create an entire class of people, just like the people running this building, the Winton Hotel, 445, is it 445 or 455? I don't even know. Just going too fast, too frazzled, it's just, there's just all this bullshit I got to deal with. I got heart disease, 3 heart attacks. I don't need this crapola in my life. Thinking about these degenerates who clearly can't work with human beings, whether they're in the THC, the Tenderloin Housing Commission, they work for City Hall, city county, state, federal government. We got to mark them on their record, Social Security, whatever it is, not like Nazi Germany, but just like intelligent people. They can work in City Hall, but they can only be file clerks. They can never again interact with other humans. They've already proven to be, basically dangerous, heinous, malevolent, provoking fear and anxiety to a ridiculous degree for no reason at all, and having no conscience about it. We got to get them, out of work, other jobs. I'll go into a whole other thing in another video about, the future of work, and, the machines are taking a lot of the jobs and all that stuff. And it's not, maybe some foreign workers, the H-1B visas and all that stuff, that's part of it too. But, a lot of the bulk, they say, I think, either 70,000 jobs or 700,000 jobs will be lost overnight as soon as the driverless cars take over, and trucks. So, there's a great video on the web. I'll see if I can link it to you. It's like 15 minutes long. It's called Humans Need Not Apply, about the future of work. It was made like at least 2 years ago. I think I saw it for the first time. And it's about how tragic it'll be, when no people can have work. And this is, how are we going to deal with it economically? And again, I cited Adam Smith on a different, he wrote The Wealth of Nations, and another famous book about sort of the sociological ramifications of money. And I got to get that title for you. I should know it off the top of my head. But, I'll try to discuss this in more videos. And I'm sorry this one ran as long as it did.